What is at play in almost every place in Nigeria is grab it and run away. This is Daniel from Ojodu, I'm sure in Bega. Well, let's move on to the last topic for today, and this one is coming from Kenneth Okonkwo, where he stated that not a single person can actually beat Tinubu by whatever name you are called. So let's quickly watch a video, just a glimpse, a short clips of this video, so we'll come back to get a quick reaction from our guests before we wrap up the show. Stay with us.
That's exactly why I told you I don't want to sign on to any political party, because it will be a child's play.
Will that work?
Yes, it will
be Atiku alliance be able to be formidable?
Nelson Mandela said it always appears impossible until it happens. I may not guarantee alliance between P2B and Atiku, but as we are moving to 2027, I know that there will be a election. Whether it will be between P2B or Atiku, I don't know. But there will be a coalition. Why? Because that will be the only piece the opposition has to make any.
At the moment, if there is no coalition, Tinubu is unbeatable. Is that what it looks like?
Outrightly.
It is a stroll for Tinubu into power 2027.
Just walk into it.
Can Peter Obi beat Tinubu as a strong northern pair?
No single candidate can beat Tinubu alone, whatever name you are called. And the reason is this. In Nigeria, we have entered the unfortunate that you will not only win, but you have to secure your victory. So you need the elites to secure your victory.
All right, welcome back. One word he said there, that you need the elites to actually secure your victory in an election. How true is that? And is it for a fact that actually no one can?
Well, look, we want to talk about politics now, no sentiments. I totally, not just 100% to 500%. Look, in Nigeria, either as a governor, either as a president, if you are going for the second term, it's going to be very, very hard, especially with our current situation and environmental lapses that we have. Are you talking about the government that controls the judiciary? Are you talking about the one that controls police? Are you the one that electoral commission is not even independent? And you want a single candidate to defeat this current Bola Ahmed Tinubu that knows how to use power? I'm telling you, that is, some people may not like it, but that is the fact. That is the reason why he said the coalition, when you match the lot of things that will come into being. But a single candidate, this particular one, somebody that you cannot win when he was not even a president. Doctors, now that he has all the power, look at all the dissenting opinion that is coming from the courts. Look at how court is looking away. There are some certain judgments that they are creating new precedent in law. Are you going to be talking about this police that is going to man different polling units? Are you going to be talking about where some certain people's cousin, a politician governor, his cousin is the one conducting election of another party that his president is interested in? Are you want to talk about that? Are you going to talk about some certain resident commissioner of INEC that is trying to declare his own result apart from the collated results? Nothing has happened when Barrister Henry is still working free. Are you going to talk about the one that somebody is a cousin to somebody, that somebody nominated a resident is the one that will come and do his bidding? Are you going to talk about the country where president declared state of emergency illegally and the National Assembly do voice vote instead of two-thirds? Don't let us even go there.
Okay, thank you very much for making that very short. Shagun, please.
Well, look, I mean, it's obvious, man. I don't think there's any doubt, about what Kenneth Okonkwo said. You will definitely need some sort of a coalition to stand a chance, not to beat him.
Yes.
Even with the coalition, they are very, very likely to fail. You know why? In the first election, and I will never allow anybody forget this, that election, in my opinion, well informed, based on facts that I knew and saw with my own eyes from an observation point of view, the election was rigged. And nothing happened. The same election where server was turned off, that is, it was a glitch. We are the ones saying it was turned off. The explanation of INEC is that there was a glitch on the server, such that results, there were 3 elections on that ballot
Yeah.
President, House of Reps, Senate. Senate and House of Rep got transmitted live immediately. The presidential, there was a glitch. What kind of selective glitch is that one? So that is the kind of election that we had. On the same website, the same server, the same connection, the same network. But there was a glitch that stopped two. That stopped one, but the other two went at the same time. They were sent at the same time, but one did not go. So that is the kind of election we're talking about. It will take more than a coalition. Actually, let me say this very quickly. It will take you and I, the people, the Nigerian people, to determine and insist that it is the person they want to win that will emerge by protecting their votes. The season, I want to say this please, the season of voting and going home must end. When you finish casting your vote, you must wait for it to be counted. When they finish posting it, you must by leg, because movement by car is not allowed in Nigeria. You must by leg go to the collation center and ensure that the right thing is done. If you don't monitor your votes up to the point where it is collated, you are wasting your time. The president will win by a landslide in 2027. So if we want it, the coalition must happen, and then Nigerians must join that coalition.
And if Nigeria,
otherwise, we're wasting our time.
And if Nigeria wants him, and if Nigeria wants him, they should also rally around and support him.
Exactly.
That is it.
And vote for him. And vote for him. Let it be clear.
Question to Barrister.
Yes, so it's a general question. So I was just going to find out, don't we have capable hands in Nigeria to stop this? How long are we going to continue with this? Are we going to be seated watching one person turning everything around? Because you're saying the cross-carpeting of the governors from, their parties to APC, and nothing is being done, nothing is being said.
There is freedom. You can move to, so far you are not legislators.
Okay, I would really like Barrister Jeff to actually respond to Patricia's question. Can we have Barrister Jeff quickly so we can wrap up the program? Yes, Barrister Jeff, please. I hope you heard Patricia's question. Please can you answer that in like 1 minute so we can wrap up. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. I do not want to align myself with this mission by my learned colleague, because he's also a lawyer, Kenneth Okonkwo. I don't think we should even be talking about how to win His Excellency, the President. Our concern should be, how do we change our country? It's not about having a new president up there. We've had several presidents who will usually promise us a better tomorrow. But upon coming to office, we don't see the real changes that we desire. So is it really about having His Excellency on the pilot of our nation that will give us the change we desire? Or do we really need change from the grassroots? His Excellency President Bola Tinubu is inclined to giving local government autonomy. What is happening to that? Why are we not talking about democracy at the grassroots? Why are our local governments not autonomous? The Supreme Court has given a judgment. What is happening to that? What is happening at the state level? So it's governance and our democracy. It's not just about having Mr. President and he creating a force to remove or win him in an election. No, we should look at how our country will be better. The grassroots matters. So this will be my take on this issue. Whether or not we win, Mr. President, power has been zoned by a gentleman agreement to the South. So we should have a president from the South.
Thank you so much.
From the Southeast. I won't
well,
come out.
Okay, thank you very much, Barrister Jeff. I'm so sorry.
One time. So
I don't know if you can get me from the studio.
Actually, you should just continue. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Barrister Jeff. Thank you so much for that. We'll have to wrap up the show now. Our time is fast spent. We have budgets, but I don't think I can even read any other messages. Well, I think somebody's reacting to something said about slum and all of that. Okay, they removed all dustbin that were built all over Lagos back then only to employ politicians to remove dirt from the streets. But instead, the guys will collect money from you monthly, and they will not come to remove dirt. Consequently, you see refuse everywhere, including the highways. It's that refuse removal and disposal is a rocket science in a rich city like Lagos. That's from my day. Anyways, we'll have to wrap up the show. Thanks so much, Barrister Jeff, for being on the program.